Good day, everybody. It is currently the 24th of December, 2012, and so everybody that does celebrate the Christmas holiday out here in the Western Pacific, Merry Christmas Eve to you. We are seeing some of the white stuff. If you are looking for a white Christmas across the northern portions of Hokkaido, even along the west coast of Japan here, that sea effect snow just continuing to push through, even in portions of Korea. But on a more serious note, we have a possible severe flooding situation on tap here for the southern Philippines due to our tropical depression. And it did say tropical depression. JMA has upgraded this area, stating winds are sustained right around 30, gusting up to 45 knots. 35 knots is the minimum threshold for a tropical storm, so it is just right there at the threshold here, continuing to push off there towards the west. Now, if it does remain a tropical depression or it does become tropical storm Wukong, it's still going to be bringing some heavy rainfall across areas here that do not need it. The death toll actually coming out of the southern Philippines at this point has risen to over 1,000, and that's not including the people that are still missing, which is right around 800. So absolutely devastating across this area. Thousands and thousands of people are still homeless. They do not need another tropical system. Now, PAGASA at this time has also put out the weather advisory #1 on this low pressure area, or tropical depression, just towards the east of the country, saying that there is the risk of some heavy rainfall, upwards of about 15 millimeters an hour. I do think that in areas around Leyte and eastern Mindanao, that could even be higher, especially in some of these stronger thunderstorms, and due to the influence of the upslope with the mountains there. But at least from their analysis here, or at least their warning here, this is the big note: may trigger flooding and landslides, and I do think that's a big risk, especially in these areas that have lost a lot of vegetation, which in return makes that soil much more loose and more prone to flooding and landslides. But here at this time, we are continuing to watch the possible development of furthermore of the system. A lot of the models still picking up on it, pushing off here across northern Mindanao and southern Visayas, around Leyte, and also even near Surigao. I think that these are the areas that are definitely going to be seeing the heaviest rainfall, especially with that inflow being pushed onshore. If we take a little closer look at one of the models here, and this is actually the European model, and I don't think they've picked up on this rapid intensification, this rapid burst of convection we have seen here in the past 6 to 8 hours, but the big thing here is that going through the 24th, and then eventually on Christmas Day, this making landfall in that area there in northern Mindanao, and the problem is, it picks up on all this moisture just continuing to pump on shore. That is where you're going to be seeing the risk of some flooding. And the other thing with this, unlike Bopha, which was a lot more stronger, but this one, it's going to be a little bit more slow moving. So the risk of flooding due to consistent rains is going to be a problem. And then eventually it might lift off there towards the north and around Manila, going after Christmas. This is on Wednesday. You could be seeing some heavy showers as well. So still a very vague and broad system, very wide, not a tropical storm at this time, but we are seeing, as shown here, is some low vertical wind shear near the center of circulation. It is rather high off there towards the north. Warm sea surface temperatures, all these factors combined, and plus the now consolidating center that is starting to form up around. I would not be completely surprised if JMA does name this before it does make landfall here along the eastern Philippines. So we definitely want to still watch it. As shown on the satellite picture here, it still has a fairly decent inflow coming in around it, and also outflow and due to that wind shear aloft due to the north. So really the main threat with this though into the coming days is going to be some severe flooding, likely across the Philippines. But we have been notifying you on this one for nearly a week now, so plenty of time we've been watching it, but we are going to continue to keep you posted throughout the Christmas holidays here at WesternPacificWeather.com. I hope everybody stays safe, and I hope you have a great Christmas. Also, in light of the Christmas holiday, all Cyclone Chasers, our partners here at Western Pacific Weather, are donating 50% of all their video purchases made on Christmas Eve to the survivors of the Typhoon Bopha disaster off there towards the north. This documentary is on a cyclone in Australia, but something to share out. People just trying to help make this world a better place. So I commend those guys at the website there for really putting together there and helping everybody out. So thanks, guys. And I hope everybody else stays safe out there. Enjoy your Christmas.